Midnight Street was one of those quiet corners of the city that most people walked past without noticing. Old brick buildings, faded signs, and a small clock repair shop squeezed between a bakery and a laundromat. Inside that shop worked a young man named Evan Reed. Evan had been fixing clocks since he was a kid. He loved the tiny gears, the soft ticking, the feeling that he could bring something back to life. But inside, he carried a heavy emptiness. His father had passed away years ago, and his mother was in a long-term care home. Evan worked day and night just to pay the bills. He had no time for dreams, no space for hope. One rainy evening, the shop door opened with a soft chime. An old man stepped inside, his coat soaked, his hands shaking slightly. He placed a silver pocket watch on the counter. "This belonged to my wife," he said quietly. "It stopped a few months ago. I've taken it everywhere, but no one could fix it. Could you try?" Evan opened the watch. The gears were rusted, the spring damaged, the inside filled with dust. "It won't be easy," Evan said, "but I'll do my best." The old man nodded. Before leaving, he added, "Time doesn't stop, son. Only people do." The words stayed with Evan long after the man left. For days, Evan worked on the watch. He tried everything he knew, but the watch refused to move. "Maybe I'm not good enough," he whispered to himself. "Maybe I never was." He almost gave up, but then he remembered the old man's voice. Time doesn't stop. Only people do. So, Evan tried again. This time, he didn't just repair. He studied, listened, understood, and finally, hidden deep inside the gears, he found a tiny piece of metal, blocking the movement. He removed it, cleaned the parts, and gently wound the spring. Tick, tick, tick. The watch came back to life. Evan smiled for the first time in weeks. A few days later, the old man returned. Evan handed him the watch. "It's working again." The man lifted it to his ear, listening to the soft ticking. His eyes filled with tears. "You didn't just fix a watch," he said. "You fixed a memory." He reached into his coat and placed a small card on the counter. "Harrison Foundation, Chairman, Samuel Harrison." Evan froze. The Harrison Foundation was one of the largest, a scholarship and community support groups in the country. "I don't understand," Evan said. The old man smiled gently. "You refused to give up. You cared. People like you deserve a chance." A week later, Evan received a letter. The foundation wanted to sponsor him as a technical apprentice. Full support, full training, a real future. For the first time in years, Evan felt the weight on his chest lift. Years passed. Evan became a skilled technician, known for repairing not just machines, but people's stories. One afternoon, a young boy walked into his new workshop, holding a broken wristwatch. "It stopped working," the boy said. "Do you think you can fix it?" Evan smiled, the same warm smile the old man once gave him. "Time doesn't stop," he said softly. "Only people do. Let's get it moving again." And as he opened the watch, Evan realized something. Kindness always comes back. Sometimes it just takes a little time.